This is Eye on Northeast Kansas.
This segment sponsored by Carlson Financial.
More and more Americans are considering spending their retirement years abroad. They're attracted by lower costs of living, beautiful climates, and new adventures. But is it right for you? Carl Carlson, founder and CEO of Carlson Financial, is here to help us understand the realities. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Where would you rather be? What country would you rather be?
Italy. That's my favorite.
You like Italy. See,
Yes,
I'm USA. Hawaii is my happy place.
Yeah, that's
and
sort
Kansas, of course, Northeast Kansas. It does feel a little bit, but Kansas is pretty as well.
Yeah,
but
right.
why would retirees look to move somewhere abroad?
Probably one of the bigger things that I see is affordability. So often you can move somewhere like Portugal, Costa Rica, maybe Mexico, and the cost of living is maybe half of what it is here. So if your cost of living here is 80 grand and you go over there and it's 40 grand, then maybe that's how much your Social Security is. It can make a huge difference.
Okay. Italy probably isn't on that list, though.
Not quite as much, no.
So it becomes complex. It's not just a matter of, oh, here's a place that I really like, I'm going to go live there. What are some of those financial complexities we have to consider?
So there's things like, so you're a U.S. citizen, so you're still going to pay U.S. taxes. So you have to think about that. And you have to know tax treaties between different countries. You have to know about foreign tax credits. You have to know about currency exchange rates, because that could end up, getting you. So if the euro is way higher than the US dollar, then stuff's going to be more expensive. So there's a lot of complexities to it, but you can figure it out. There's some things.
What about Social Security and Medicaid, though? Medicare rather. What would those things that we are usually owed in retirement?
So Social Security will travel with you.
Okay.
Pretty much throughout the world. And a lot of places still have the auto deposit, so you can still get it in your bank in Portugal. And so that one's pretty solid. The problem really is Medicare, because it doesn't go with you. So now you have to consider what are you going to do for health care, and because before Medicare was paying it all if you're over 65. And now most of these countries, though, like Portugal, Costa Rica, their healthcare systems have become very good, and often it's a fraction of the cost of U.S. healthcare costs. So you could actually not even maybe have health insurance in a country like that and just go to the doctor, and it's not that expensive. And so I don't know if I would take that risk, but you have to really consider the whole healthcare.
One of those things to really look into and study. So what should you do before making the leap?
One of the things I would say is, so I have a client who, like you, loves Hawaii. So for 20 years, at least 1 week a year, they went to Hawaii every year. Loved it. So they retired, they sold their home, they bought a home in Hawaii, and they moved there. And then 9 months later, they came in to meet with me, and we sold our home in Hawaii. We're moving back. And the reason was because it was a vacation, it always felt really good to be there. And now it was just living there, and it was a whole different feeling. So you tend to, when you're vacationing somewhere, you tend to romanticize it.
It's like that whole attitude of great place to visit, but glad to be home.
Yeah, exactly. So you might want to do a little trial run while you're still working before you sell your home. Maybe you're getting close to where you can take a month off, or if you want to just retire, and then maybe go over and rent somewhere and stay there for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months and get a feel for what it's like to live in a place before you go selling your home here and buying something there, because it's a little hard to unwind.
Keep the decision grounded in reality.
Yes.
Good final advice. Carl Carlson, appreciate the perspective. Thank you. We're going to get a look at what your forecast has in store around here next.